And I think that's one reason God has blessed it the way that he has. Again, if we rewind all the way back to the Mayflower Compact, the purpose, the point was to spread the gospel. It's written in their charter, as was in the original charters of a lot of the original colonies. And it's still important today that we preserve the right to do that. Charlie Kirk said it. I said it too, but I guess we'll give credit to him. I'm not as famous as him. But he and I have both said the church needs to keep the main thing, and that is spreading the gospel to the entire world. But the second most important thing is to always ensure we have the right and the ability to do the most important thing. And we have to maintain that ability here in America. And we can only do that through engagement as citizens and Christian citizens. When Christians remove themselves from the process, when they remove themselves from the public square, the exact opposite of what Charlie did, when we back away from that and we start to lose those freedoms, we start to lose the maneuver space. Again, Jim and I, as military guys in Afghanistan or Iraq, you have a base of operations, but you don't stay in your base of operations. It's just a relatively safe point from which to conduct your patrols, your missions, the things that you're there to do. And I view America in much the same way. It is our base of operations. It's a relatively safe place to refit, repair, and prepare to go out again to do our main mission. And as we allow the enemy inside the wire, we start to lose that safety. We start to lose that maneuver space to do the most important thing. And so for all Americans, I would say the way we support Pastor Mike, Fourth Quarter missions, and every other mission work that comes out of these shores is to first and foremost pray. Second, maintain this maneuver space. Do not surrender an inch of it. And then third, contribute. And at the end of this, I'd like to Pastor Mike, if you could again give us your website, how people can contribute, and how they can partner with you.
Yeah.
Jim?
Let me it's a good segue. I don't want to go on this too long. Just really quick, I want to point out something that Lynn and I and the church we go to have participated in locally, because I want to make the point that, we do have a sense. It seems like we have a sense in America, like, oh, we have to go overseas to help people, or across the border, in this case. But of course, there's homeless encampments all over America.
Absolutely.
In every large city. And I'm just bringing this up because I want people to understand, hey, before you think, oh, it's too hard to go overseas or go across the border, look at your own backyard. And
Absolutely.
I want to shout out to this ministry that we've partnered with a little bit. It's called No Boundaries International. Despite the name, they do go international. They go to Africa, but their bread and butter it's in Oklahoma City, and the founder of it, I think the website is nbiint.org, and I'll put it after I edit this. I'll put it on the screen so people can see it. Same with Mike's information from Fourth Quarter Ministries, but they're based out of Oklahoma City, and the leader of it is Lori Basie, and she's got a PhD in some kind of brain neuroscience, something. Super, super smart lady. And she's radically on fire for the Lord, and it has some radical Holy Spirit experiences. One of which she had malaria and almost died, and just incredible story. Anyway, she came and spoke at our church a while back, about a year and a half ago, and just talking about what they do in Oklahoma City and Africa, and just some of the incredible stories of the Holy Spirit moving. But here's what I want to point out. Like, what they do in Oklahoma City, their ministry is homeless encampments. They walk up to homeless encampments and just start loving on these people with the gospel and with tangible things, if they need shoes or food, whatever. And they do a regular church service every week for the homeless. And because she combines it with the neuroscience, like her bread and butter and bread and butter of the ministry is, her focus is you know, for those who aren't saved, to bring the gospel to them. Many of them are saved. Some of them are far stronger Christians than I am. If I'm the judge, like I was blown away by some of them that I met. But she believes, and we all believe, everyone on this podcast believes, that we're all put on earth for a purpose, a God-given purpose. And usually living on the street is not that purpose, unless in rare situations, kind of like a John the Baptist kind of thing or something. But 9 times out of 10 or more, living on the street, struggling to survive day to day is not your purpose. And so she tries to teach people that, to get them out of homelessness, out of poverty, by helping to change the way they think about themselves, how they think about God, how they think about how what God believes about them, and that God created them for a purpose and created them in his image.